Hello people, good night. Welcome everyone to our news channel. Here you are always well informed. I ask you to please subscribe. Leave your like and thank you very much. A section of northbound I-95 in Philadelphia has collapsed after a tanker truck caught fire underneath the highway, Philadelphia officials said Sunday morning. We did have a collapse of 95 on the northbound side, and the southbound side is compromised by heavy fire, Derek Bomer, battalion chief for the Philadelphia Fire Department, said during a news conference Sunday morning. It looked like we had a lot of heat and heavy fire underneath the underpass. Firefighters are still battling the blaze, Bomer said. Explosions around the highway collapse were caused by runoff of maybe some fuel or gas lines that could have been compromised by the accident, said Bomer. We have fire coming out of those manholes, Bomer said. Photos and videos from the scene show huge plumes of smoke billowing from the interstate. The mayor's office told CNN a large tanker truck fire caused the collapse. The highway is closed in both directions around the area and the fire is under control, according to Sarah Peterson, the office's communications director. Dominic Mireles, director of Philadelphia's Office of Emergency Management, said officials would be dealing with the collapse and the fire for a long time. Today's going to be a long day. And obviously with 95 northbound gone, and southbound questionable, it's going to be even longer than that, Mireles said. The roadway's gone. Tumar Alexander, managing director for the city of Philadelphia, said the incident will be a significant impact to this community for a while. 95 will be impacted for a long time, Alexander said during the news conference. The fire is under investigation by the fire marshal and other partners, Bomer added during the news conference. The Philadelphia Office of Emergency Management urged travelers to avoid the area and seek alternate routes in a Sunday morning tweet. The U.S. Coast Guard is observing for possible water pollution after the incident. A Station Philadelphia 29-foot boat was launched to the scene to observe any pollution to the waterways. They reported that there is a sheen on the water, but it seems to be confined to the cove, the Coast Guard statement read. The substance is gasoline and the tanker has a potential to spill 8,500 gallons. However, it has been reported to us that cleanup efforts are mainly shoreside, meaning on land. The collapse has not affected the city's drinking water quality, according to a tweet from Philadelphia Water Department. Collapse will have significant impacts on region. The collapse and resulting closure of the highway will have serious ramifications for travel in the region, according to Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg. This is a major artery for people and goods, and the closure will have significant impacts on the city and region until reconstruction and recovery are complete, Buttigieg wrote on Twitter. Our department will be there with support throughout the process of I-95 returning to normal. President Joe Biden has been briefed on the collapse, according to the White House. The president has been briefed on the collapse and White House officials have been in contact with Governor Shapiro and Mayor Kenney's offices to offer assistance, White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre wrote on Twitter, referring to Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro and Philadelphia Mayor Jim Kenney. Philadelphia Mayor Jim Kenney expressed his gratitude to first responders on social media. City agencies are working with our state partners to respond to the partial collapse of I-95 from a vehicle fire, the mayor wrote on Twitter. Please avoid the area and plan for alternative routes of travel. We will continue to provide updates on this incident. I will always be grateful to our first responders for the dangerous, life-saving work they do to keep residents and visitors safe, he added in a subsequent tweet. Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro has also been briefed on the collapse, according to a Twitter thread Sunday. I was just briefed by at PEMEC, at PennDOT News, and at PA State Police on the I-95 fire and collapse in Philadelphia. State Police and PEMA are on the scene assisting local first responders, and at PENDOTSEC and his team are en route to assess the situation and address traffic needs, said the governor on his verified Twitter account. At LTG Davis and I are closely coordinating with partners in Philadelphia, New Jersey, and the federal government, and we will share more information as we have it. For now, please avoid the area and follow the direction of the first responders on the scene. A spokesman for the Federal Highway Administration said Administrator Shailen Bhatt would be in Philadelphia on Monday to offer federal support and assistance. Officials have not reported on any injuries. Interstate 95 runs north to south from the Canadian border in Maine to Miami, Florida.